Today I've come to Usuki. So I didn't realize how close it was to where I live, and I decided not to take the highway, save a bit of money maybe, but the Google Maps took me on quite an interesting route and I really enjoyed it. I saw some amazing scarecrows fishing by the river. That was very enjoyable. And yeah, just the part of the journey where I was going through the countryside, I saw a few scenes that might become good paintings. But my mission, and I stayed on my mission, which is a bit unusual for me because, as you probably know, if you follow me, my life is just a series of detours. I'm just detouring all the time. But I stayed on mission and I've gotten to the sea, which is where I wanted to be. And well, originally I was heading towards the city centre, and then when I got close to the city centre, I was gonna take it from there. And basically that's what I did. And I just saw a port or something on Google Maps, and I clicked on that and it took me to a really interesting place. At first it was a little bit stressful because it took me to this little town by the sea and the roads are all really narrow, but luckily nothing came in the other direction, so that was a bit of a concern. But then I got to the sea and there's a path right by the sea, and I've had a walk along it and I've seen some really nice places where I think I can do a good painting. I can also see in the distance there's like a shipbuilding yard with a big ship under construction. I might take the drone out over there and have a look. I'd love to paint that. That's one of the things that I really want to paint, which is ships being built or ships that are no longer in use and are beached or berthed or whatever it's called. And another thing I really liked when I came here was I saw the ferry coming in, so that was wonderful. I was hoping to get a good shot of it, but I was a bit too far away. And it was amazing to see another ferry that was leaving. And what was so amazing about it was it just looked like this square block on top of the sea. Quite bizarre. And yeah, I can't turn that into a painting, I think, but it was just amazing to look at visually. So I love the rocks around here. They're really beautiful, and I'm looking forward to having a go at painting the rocks. So, and the colours of the foliage is very beautiful because it's November now, early November, and you've got a nice variety of colours. You've still got a bit of a spring green, but you've got some yellows, some reds, and some burnt sienna, brownish colours. It's very nice. So I'm quite excited. I've already decided on my scene, and I'm going to go back there with all my gear. I didn't bring my gear to begin with because in the past I've often been like walking around with all my gear, which is quite heavy, and found absolutely nothing. So I thought I'd check it out first, and then if I found anything, get my gear. But look at this. I find it very interesting the way, you know, they've poured concrete down here and it's beginning to break up and fall away. Well, erosion of some kind. And look at these rocks here. I think they look beautiful. I love that island over there. It makes you, when you see that, it makes you want to go there, right, and explore. They've probably built something there. It'd be nice to see what. But anyway, I'm going to go back over there with all my gear and do a painting. So the weather today is beautiful. It's early November, but it's a bit hot actually. And there's a few clouds. But yeah, it's hot, it's slightly dry, and there's not much wind, at least not here. Maybe there's a bit of wind, but not a lot. It's wonderful. Okay, time to get my gear.